Hello everyone, I'm back with the remainder of my telecasters. I'm just going to start right into it. The first here is a Fender HWY1. This is from 2009. It's all pretty much stock except for a four-way switch, and you probably can't tell right there, but that's a mint pick guard. And the HWY1 has the nitro finish, which I love. I did attempt to tint the neck a little bit, but it has some kind of finish on it that didn't take the tint too well, so I may try it at some point. I don't know, but it's a pretty nice guitar. It has Alnico 3 pickups, I believe. Next here is a Fender Jim Atkins JA-90 thin line telecaster. This is all stock except for the tuners. I also added some vintage tuners to the HWY1. Has a rosewood fretboard and has a three-way switch, Les Paul style. Two Seymour Duncan P90s, and if you can see there, it has two volume, two-tone controls. It's a ash body. Very nice guitar. I didn't know anything about Jim Atkins or Jim Eat World, but I love the looks of it. The crimson transparent is my favorite color on a guitar, so I bought both of those new. Next here is a Squier Classic Vibe Custom. Very nice guitar, one of my favorites. This is all stock except for a four-way switch. We have a rosewood fretboard. It comes stock with the mint pick guard. And I installed the four-way switch. This one has the Alnico 5 pickups, and this I believe is an older body. And if you can look, you can see a nice little flame in the neck right there. Has a string-through body. Very nice guitar for, I think it was $379. I traded in an Ibanez acoustic for this. So that's a Classic Vibe Custom. Next is a Fender Blacktop Tully, and has a rosewood fretboard. This is all stock. I haven't changed anything on this yet. Has the two humbuckers and hardtail bridge, and those amp knobs on it, and the control plate is reversed. Has a three-way switch there. I was going to change those knobs, but I didn't. I just left it alone. I probably won't change anything. Has a contour there and a string-through body. Some people have complained about the pickups being muddy, but they sound okay to me. I tend to like darker or warmer sounding pickups, so it sounds okay to me. Next up is a Squier Classic Vibe 50s and Butterscotch Blonde. Has a pond body, and this is all stock. I haven't changed anything on this. Has Alnico 5 pickups as well. The Alnico 5s, and I guess it's the same as the Alnico 5s in the Classic Vibe Custom. I haven't really sat down to compare them, but I assume they're the same. I tend to like the Alnico 3s that are in the first Classic Vibe, the vintage blonde one. But again, these Classic Vibes are very nice guitars for the money. Has a finished bridge there. 3-way switch, some knobs, the black pick guard, and I got this from Sweetwater. One thing I like about Sweetwater is that you can actually get a look of the actual guitar that you're buying, so I made sure I picked out one with a nice back, nice neck, nice little tint to it, and stock tuners. Next up is a cheapie, actually, I got from Guitar Center. When they had their 4th of July sale, I got this for $89. This is a Squier Bullet HH telecaster. I guess they're still selling these. I haven't really seen them in a bit, but it has 2 humbuckers, hardtail bridge. It's not string through. 3-way switch. I guess that's rosewood. I'm not sure what the body is made out of. Basswood maybe. I did tint the neck, or the back of the neck, and I just installed some Squier tuners that I had laying around, because they had they're really cheap bullet tuners on it. And if you're familiar with the Squier Mini, those tuners that are really cheap, so I just changed that out. But the pickups are okay. I mean, for $89, really can't go wrong. I haven't changed any. I don't plan on changing anything. It sounds pretty good for what it is. Next up is actually something that I put together myself. I kind of fell in love with the Fender Cabronita when they came out a few years ago, a couple years ago. But they are pretty expensive. They have newer models that are a little cheaper, but I saw a lot of people were deciding to assemble their own on the TDPRI, the Telecaster forum. So I decided to do this myself. We have tuners, regular Fender tuners with Stewback pearl buttons, vintage string tree. I try to use all the specs that are on the original Cabronita. Someone actually got a copy of them from Fender, so I try to use all the same parts that they used. The problem with the tuners is that it's kind of hard to find those. I think they're called elite tuners. So I went with the Fender tuners instead, or the Fender Schaller tuners. This is a Mark Rutter's pine body. I think if I could go back, I probably would get a different wood, because this pine is very soft, so it nicks very easy. But here we have a Fender hardtail bridge, a 3-way switch I got off of eBay. Fender S1. S1, push it in. Pushing in takes a little bit of the treble off. T.B. Jones classic in the neck, and a Powertron in the bridge. And the pick guard is Mark Rutter's. Let's see. Fender black backplate, and it's a string through. The little tramp stamp. I changed it up a little bit. I did the paint. It's Mary Kay color from Re-Ranch. This was my first time painting. I'm not that great at it. I wanted to have the grain show through, which was kind of hard to have the grain show through the paint and not have the paint be too thin. So I ended up running out of paint, so it's kind of thin in some areas, which I don't really like. But the actual Cabronitas are or the custom shop Cabronitas are relic. So I guess this one is too, although I really don't care for relics. This is a Mighty Mite neck from eBay. There's those Fender tuners, and design is just a nod to my heritage, I guess. I have a Fender decal, but I don't think I'll use it. So that's it for that. Next is another project guitar. I actually was eyeing this guitar for a while. This is a Fender 2010 Fender FMT Custom HH Telecaster. It has a Seymour Duncan, I think it's a SH9 in the neck. I can't remember. And the pearly gates in the bridge. It has coil splitting, I think. Three-way switch. Rosewood fretboard. This is a mahogany body. Maple top. I got this for $270 off eBay. The neck was broken about here, and you should be able to see a little bit there where I fixed it. Other than that, the broken neck, it was brand new. So this was my first attempt at repairing, and so far I've had it for about 3 months now, and it stays in tune. If I can figure it out, I'll put some before pictures up after this video. But this is a very nice guitar. I really love the way it sounds. It's a very thin body. And of course, my favorite color. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but it has this black chrome finish to the hardware. It's very nice. And last but not least, I guess this is not really a telly. I'm not sure what you would call this, but it's kind of a Strat Telecaster hybrid. This is the Squier 51, which you may be familiar with. I got this at Guitar Center a couple months back for 99 bucks. It's used, but in excellent shape. No real scratches or anything. It's all stock. I love the way it sounds. It's really an interesting guitar. If you're not familiar with it, it's kind of based on the Fender P bass and Strat Telly. So it has a P bass pickguard there, and it has instead of a three-way switch, it has you switch by turning this knob. It also has coil splitting. Like I said, very nice sounding. Of course, I tinted the neck, and that was it. I left everything else alone. I don't plan on changing anything. Pickups sound good to me. It's a two-tone sunburst. Very, very nice guitar. One of my favorites. So I think that is it for the Telecasters. I will have some updates because I got rid of some things, and of course I've added on, so my next video will probably be a short one with a couple of updates. So until then, thank you for watching.